Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Clone Wars, you guys. I am so excited to see more of the show, of the season. Last episode, the last few were just really silly and fun, and I thoroughly enjoyed them. So if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much, and as always, I'm sending up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description down below. And if you are joining me on YouTube today, I would really love it if you could please like this video and subscribe to my channel. So, guys, last episode was so much fun. I love the R2 and 3PO apps. And we kind of got a little taste for it in the episode before last, where they had just kind of like this one little misadventure on this planet. And in this one, just as we're like, or last one rather, just as we're headed back to, you know, kind of familiar territory, and all is well, and all the drama's done and everything. Oh my goodness. R2 just like did the droid equivalent of a drop kick to another droid to like steal a little ship so that they could have some more misadventures. So yeah, it was a ton of fun, getting to see just when you think things can't get worse, they end up, you know, in one silly conundrum after another, and just eventually find their way back to the Republic. Once they were back on Grievous's ship, or once they were on Grievous's ship rather, I knew, like, oh my god, there's gonna be like a battle or something going on, and they're gonna like find their way back. But seriously, like, these droids, I'm like really starting to wonder, because the fact that we've seen now how many times they've made their way back to like where they're supposed to be, whether it's through silly misadventures or even just like finding their way back in the movies, like after everything that takes place in the prequels, they find their way back and that whole story begins and everything. I mean, it's almost kind of like, it's silly here, but it almost kind of makes you wonder, like, are they like imbued with the Force or something? Do they have like a Force homing beacon that like guides them back to where they need to be? Or is it just random coincidence? Or is it like the will of the Force, maybe? I don't know. I'm probably just reading too much into it. I think it's just silly coincidence, but it is kind of fun to speculate. So the last few episodes were just silly and fun, and I love them. So I'm wondering now if we'll get back to like a little bit more of a somber tone. Not somber, but you know, a little bit heavier and everything. I'm so used to now, especially after season 3, and all of the really great stuff we kind of explored in that season. I'm used to a little bit more of like a dramatic feel, and so having that having the sillier episodes was kind of a nice breather. So I'm wondering if we'll kind of jump back in now to a little bit more of a tone. We'll see. But there's only one way to find out, and that's to just jump right into the next episode of Clone Wars. Let's go.
The Umbarans have aligned themselves with the Separatists and are heavily armed. Our Trooper 5 will be assisting my units on special assignment.
Ready to do my part, General Skywalker.
You'd better be safe.
Just like
we're counting on you to take out those local fighters, or I'm afraid the capital will never surrender.
Does my battalion have to do everything?
You seem to always volunteer.
Aww. We were not going to get out of that meeting without some sass.
time to lock and load.
Oh, he's on board, guys. He's here for it. This is a very interesting landscape, too. Oh, God. Oh, no! I didn't like the sound of that. Oh, God, right off the bat. Oh, no. This is quite the battle scene.
Straight too far. The The enemy could have the whole place rigged with traps.
Oh, that's a... God. So if we didn't have enough to worry about.
That's why they're called... Look, it's justified. Keep moving, hot case. Yeah, I got it all under control.
You keep telling you so. Oh no, it's not just a vine. That was not a vine. Oh dear God. There's like tentacle people on this world. Oh God. Oh no, 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 no. No, now nothing was said about tentacle monsters. I'm sorry, that was not in the briefing.
That's not right.
No, that's very wrong. Oh, and goodbye, tentacle monster.
All platoons have reported in, General.
Get some rest.
Thank you, sir. I'm fine. The General's giving you an order, Dogma.
Ordering you to have some rest.
He's wound tight, but he's loyal.
Yeah, he's
Kind of
good.
reminds me of you.
Aww.
Back in the day.
Back in the day. So much has happened. Oh my God, he's seen so much. Oh no. Oh no. No! Do not let loose a little electric bug thing. Do not. Ew. Oh, gross. Oh, it's grossing me out so bad. Oh, no! No! Oh, God. They're all in one place, and they're just letting this thing loose now. So it's an easy, fast way to take them out. Son of a gun. Oh! I hear something. Oh, and
Got it all on, Bull. Always on target.
yay!
Glad we got off that ridge.
Yeah. That'll teach him.
Oh, thank God they're all safe.
My thanks for the air support.
Indeed, General Skywalker. The locals have proven to be more resourceful than we anticipated.
But that's not the reason for your visit.
No.
The Council has ordered you back to Coruscant, effective immediately.
What?
What? Why?
Why?
I'm afraid a request was made by the Supreme Chancellor, and the Council obliged. That is all they would tell me.
Well, I
What?
can't just leave my men.
I'll be taking over in the interim.
Don't worry about a thing, sir. We'll have the city under Republic control with it.
This is Rex, my first in command. You won't find a finer or more loyal trooper anywhere.
Oh.
I wish you well, Skywalker.
Why is he being I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. I don't like this one bit. This is very odd.
It is an honor to be serving you.
I find it very interesting, Captain, that you are able to recognize the value of honor for a clone.
I'm sorry, what?
Address you. Your flattery is duly noted, but it will not be rewarded. There's a reason my command is so effective, and it's because I do things by the book, and that includes protocol. Have all platoons ready to move out immediately. That is all.
Does it include treating clones like crap? Apparently so. Wow! I want Anakin back.
He's in charge, and we've got a job to do. Just treat him with respect, and we'll all get along fine. Do you see that?
Got a good attitude, but I don't think he's giving this guy way too much credit. Like, was that clone comment really necessary? Like, it's one thing to be like, okay, we're gonna do things by the book, but seriously, you're just gonna, like, treat them like crap because they're clones? Like, what the heck? Oh, he is efficient, though. I'll give him that. He's, oh, yo, wow. Okay, well, Anakin could have done that, though, but...
Anyone else want to stop and play with the animals? Didn't think so. Now keep moving.
Wow, he's not here to build a rapport, I guess. Anakin had like a rapport. He was a leader, but he had a rapport, you know what I mean? This guy is not about the rapport.
Despite the difficulty of the conditions, the battalion is making good time. These men just need a little break.
Captain.
They're...
Do I need to remind you of this battalion's strategy? Their mission is to take this city and take it swiftly. Time and rest are luxuries the Republic cannot afford.
How are overtired soldiers going to help with that?
Everyone fails. Do you understand this? Do all of you understand this?
We all understand they need rest. They cannot fight for you at their peak when you... How did this guy get to this position? I don't know. I want somebody bring Anakin back. Dang you, Palpatine, for taking away Anakin.
All platoons will execute a forward assault along the main route to the city.
But, sir, General Skywalker's plan was to surprise them with multiple
Of course he's changing it.
If we come in
of course
from the
he's
main
changing
route,
it.
It might be wiser to think first.
Are you questioning my order?
He's trying to give you counsel.
Take the main road, straight to the capital. You will not stop, and you will not turn back regardless of the resistance.
Oh my god.
Do I make myself clear, CT 7567?
Even he can't get it out in one breath.
Now engage.
Seriously? He's so committed to not even, I was going to mention that before, he's so committed to not even calling him by, like, his name, just his number. Oh, this guy. I know he probably has experience that he can boast of and everything. I'm not saying he doesn't know what he's doing, but...
We can do this. Let's take him. Yeah, leave it to Hardcase to dive in head first. The General's new plan is reckless. You ever think that maybe the General knows what he is doing? I know you think this is a bad idea. I raised my objection to General Krell's plan, but he didn't agree. So, this is it. But what if he's wrong? Then what? This isn't the time for a debate. Right now we have to stay alert.
I think that this general would be unwise to not value the counsel of, you know, I know he thinks of them as just clones, but they have valuable insights that they can offer, particularly Rex, you know? That's why Anakin, like, relies on his... Oh, God. Here we go.
All's this down. So's Ringo. Can you sweep him? Looks like the whole road's been booby-trapped.
Yep, they were right about the traps.
Watch your step.
Oh, God. Oh, my lord. Well, this plan's going well. Don't tell me, like, I don't want to get paranoid, but knowing that Palpatine is playing both sides, don't tell me, like, this was intentional to get them to lose the battle. Make him eat heat, he said. He loves what he does. Whoa.
Feeble-minded clones.
Oh!
Get in there and
this guy. This guy needs to go. He's got a thing about clones, and he's just gonna blame off his failures on the clones. I'm done. No! He's enjoying himself. Please don't die.
The enemy now has control of this route. This entire operation has been compromised because of your failure.
Yeah, his failure.
Noticed, Captain Rex just saved this platoon. Surely you won't fail.
He doesn't care about the platoon.
Arc 55.
He would have sacrificed all of them.
Stand down.
What is your problem?
Sir,
what is his problem?
I followed your orders, even in the
and
plan that was, in my opinion, severely flawed. A plan that cost us men, not clones. Men.
Men.
You have a spark of tenacity, Captain. I'll give you that. I know that I don't command like the Jedi you're used to serving. Certainly not like General Skywalker. But
who's actually fair?
It may be difficult, but these are difficult times, and it's proven effective. I suppose your loyalty to your men is to be commended. They seem to admire this. That's important to an effective commander. All right,
you're saying?
Captain Rex, your opinion has been noted. Dismissed.
Your opinion has been noted. So what are we gonna do? Honestly, like, I get the idea that this general probably gets a lot done by just, like, using the clones as, like, cannon fodder. And he's a Jedi, too, which really surprises me. Like, you would think, not that this is necessarily true, but you would think, like, the kind of attitude and temperament you have to be a Jedi is, I don't know, I just always think of the Jedi as, this really isn't the case necessarily, but I just always think of them as kind of having, like, a little bit more wisdom than just, like, all right, charge in, do this, get it done, and I'm not going to hear anything you have to say, or just like not, I don't know, the clear lack of value of life of the clones is kind of surprising, you know, and just kind of writing them off as like they're, well, whatever, they're clones, you know, like they're not even people. I feel like many of the Jedi we've seen, albeit there's been some questions raised about like the Jedi are really going along with the whole, like, using clones, and, like, the clones don't really get a choice or say in what they do. They're just kind of born and programmed and trained for battle. There is some, like, ethical questions surrounding, like, is that okay? But even, like, in the past, we've seen, like, for example, in the one where, the one with our merry band of misfit clones that we did way, way, way back. And now there's only, like, I think there's only one left. But, you know, they had the one Jedi saying, like, we can't just, like, you know, they're living beings. We can't just, like, scrap them, quote unquote, you know, like, that's just not morally okay. So, like, it's kind of surprising to see a Jedi kind of take this attitude of, like, they're kind of less than, well, I mean, not everyone in this galaxy is human, but, you know, I was going to say less than human, but less than a living creature, like, you know. It's just kind of surprising. Although it did seem like he had some respect for the way that Rex carried himself and the way and his value of his fellow clones. But even that, he's not like, he's like, okay, opinion noted. And I'm like, well, what does that mean? Are we going to go through with the original plan or not? Well, we really, I mean, now we probably have to come up with a totally different plan because they botched. They didn't even botch. It was just like not a great plan to begin with. Like, you were storming right out in the open. Like, what did you expect? They didn't come out and say this, but I feel like the general is boasting about like his successes and everything. And I feel like there's probably a lot of that is from, you know, situations like this where like, okay, I went in with like 30 clones and, you know, came out with one, but we got the job done, you know, like that doesn't even matter to him. I could be wrong about that, but it kind of feels like if he has all this great success with the kinds of strategies he's using, it's probably something like that. Like, he just doesn't even mind, like, the cannon fodder approach. So, wow. I miss Anakin. I want Anakin back. What on earth would he be called? You know what? I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know what's going on there, because that's just gonna, like, I'm already frustrated at this whole situation and the way that Rex and the clones were treated here. And I'm not even gonna begin to get into, like, my frustrations about whatever is going on with Palpatine. That's like a whole other thing. But yeah, that was good. It was, I kind of half expected it to be, you know, okay, well, this general's going to come in with different methods, but if you are willing to be flexible to someone else's methods, sometimes they do know what they're doing and they can get the job done. You just have to trust them. And clearly that was not the case here. Like, I think that it was more a case of just like, you know, he's going to come in and give absolutely no respect. Like, yes, they have to respect him as their leader, but at the same time, like, he was showing them no respect whatsoever. Like, none. And you're not going to be able to lead people that way, you know? And it's the beginning quote makes a lot of sense now that, you know, if you want that loyalty, that's built on trust. So, which he's not doing a great job with. I say, hurry back, Anakin, and everyone be safe. We already lost quite a few people, which sucks. And it's bad enough, like, even with a good plan, we always lose, like, a ton of clones. Like, there's always, like, clones getting picked off left and right. And this time, like, it wasn't even a good plan. It was just, like, basically go in and just be, like, a, like, target practice, you know, for these people that they're facing. So, yeah, guys, not super thrilled with this new person in charge. I want Anakin back. So, yeah. I will be curious to see how this resolves. Maybe we will all just come to an understanding. Maybe, you know, this person will see, like, hey, you know, I was wrong in my way of treating you and my assessment of your worth and value, which just, to me, is, like, it's just mind-boggling that you could be, like, a Jedi and have this, like, great higher reasoning and understanding of everything and just treat living people like they're dirt because of how they came into the world. That seems pretty narrow-minded to me and not very Jedi-like. So, all right, guys. The one before this made me laugh. This one just made me mad. So, I feel like I've gotten a good range of emotion here. So, all right, guys. Great episode. Cannot wait to see how we're going to resolve it. Just hope that everyone is going to be safe. And that we get Anakin back soon. So, I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to join me next time. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.